All right, I am recording. We have dicks.
You doing the intro now, or am I?
No. If you can sing that intro every time, I'm good. My
Yep.
stomach is killing me.
All right.
Okay. Whenever you're good to go. Whenever you're done drinking that jizz. This is episode 4.
This is episode 4 of the Brothers to the End podcast.
Worse than no. That's
No,
no.
I don't
No.
know.
Try again.
Okay, give me a beat. Give me a beat. I'm going in on this fucking one. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yo, I wish I had a real beat to rap to on this motherfucking intro before I smack you, all you hoes. This is the Brother to the End podcast, and don't forget to blow my dick. Yeah,
No.
it's Gold Glove and Loading God Mode, all up in this bitch. Say what?
What?
That's right. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Loading God Mode, and you are tuning in to the Brothers to the End podcast, episode 4. Alongside me, I have my beautiful companion who is claimed to look like Ryan Gosling.
I don't look anything like. Okay. Anyway, my name is GoldGlove, and yeah, we're back once again. Sorry about that horrible intro. We're just trying new things. You know,
No,
me and
that's it. That was the one. I felt it. My
I
inner
just
Wayne came out.
You know what we need to do? We need to build a real beat, and then I'll just press play, and then you can make up new raps for the intro of every
Every
week.
episode, and I could do
And
this.
we'll actually have like a legitimate beat that we use. How about
All
that?
right, someone make us a beat.
Someone make us a sick beat that Vern can rap to at the beginning of every single episode, and we'll do
Yeah,
that. We'll throw it down.
let's talk about dicks.
No,
Is
we're
this
not.
how we? Is this how we're supposed to start off every podcast? Is just talking about wiener? I feel like we have a very select crowd when we do that.
People who like wiener.
Yeah, so clearly we're playing to the ladies.
Well, maybe not.
How y'all bitches doing? Does that keep them
No,
around? Do you think they'll like that?
I don't think they'll like that. All right. Okay, so we do have some topics. First one being, we've got some. Actually, I almost skipped one. Sorry, I apologize. Um,
Oh, great.
you brought this up. You wanted to talk a little bit about why larger YouTube channels seem to only respond to negativity.
Yeah, and it happened to me, and you do it a lot, and I get on your case about it all the time, especially when we're live streaming, because you get people all the time, and I know there's like a larger ratio to positive to negative comments, but you guys seem to notice and pick out every single negative comment, and you respond to negative comments, even in videos, like when you guys post videos, and I'm talking about larger YouTubers here. Um, the larger YouTubers will not I don't want to say disregard, but will let positive comments and words of encouragement just go about. But the first negative comment you guys get, a lot of times you reply because the majority of the internet is borderline like hit by a semi truck retarded. So the things they say in the comment sections is irritating, and it's really easy to make fun of, and I understand that because I do it too. But it seems like you guys will first go after the negative comments, which I think sparked like this big troll fest and haters, as some would like to call them. And just last week, actually, I I jokingly made a comment to a larger YouTuber, and who I've tweeted at before and never got a response. But I was joking, you know how I do, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I was
A
just
lot of
joking.
wieners.
It was a sarcastic comment, and it was kind
It's
of,
sarcastic.
yeah, a sarcastic comment, and it was kind of rude, but it was funny. It was meant to be funny. Immediately, fucking immediately, got a response saying, "Oh, I don't listen to you. I just block people like you." And then I was like, so all the times before when I'm like, "Oh, that was a sweet video you posted. Oh, I really loved what you did there." Like, you don't want to respond to that, but you'll immediately respond and block me the first semi-negative thing I sent to you. It just baffles.
I think it's just because we have so many people that watch our stuff or try to talk to us. Like if we tried to Like, I don't know. I kind of see where you're coming from. Like, when I get negative comments, I try to ignore them as best as I can, and like, there's no reason I should even acknowledge them. But some things that are said by certain people, I'm just like, okay, I don't want this person to be able to say anything else to me. I'm not gonna give the person the luxury of actually being able to comment on my stuff or tweet at me or write on my Facebook wall or whatever, just because I don't want that type of person to have any future effect on my mood or anything. Because like, I know I shouldn't let it bother me, but there are some things that have been said or sent my way, like a tweet or maybe a Facebook message that have actually like gotten underneath my skin, and like so I don't want to give that person the luxury to allowing them to do that in the future, maybe even possibly again.
I understand. I understand that completely because even I'm not by any means a large YouTube channel, but I do get my fair share of negative comments. And my thing that I do is if I see a negative comment I want to reply to, I'll first reply to a bunch of positive comments so that person doesn't think I'm singling them out. And then it'll be just like, oh, I got to that negative comment down the line of positive comments that I said thank you to, reply to, or, and then I'll tear them a new asshole and then go about my day. But for you larger YouTubes, if you really want to stop trolling or stop people from commenting on your stuff, just don't reply. Just don't reply.
Yeah,
Just block. See, if that larger YouTuber who I tweeted at would have just blocked me, I wouldn't even have known, and
yeah.
it wouldn't have got carried on, and this topic would have never even been brought up.
I mean, I do that a lot. I block people all the time without saying a word to them, and
Except
then I'm just like, well, that sucks, man. Like you're talking shit to me, but you're never even gonna know that you're blocked now until you go to try to reply to me again. So I don't know. I just like sometimes it depends on the day, really. Like one day maybe I'll just be in a shitty mood and I just don't want to take anybody's crap. And then another day I'm just like, who cares? It's a troll, whatever. There's trolls all over the internet. So
well,
it
see,
just kind of depends on my mood.
this is my thing. Like I like to respond to them, but I'll say things to like bring them back because and only use me Blade tweeted about this just yesterday. He said something along the lines of like a troll's views count just the same as anyone else's.
Yeah,
So I don't necessarily encourage it, but if someone's gonna come on my channel and talk shit or just be a straight up dick, I'll laugh. I'll roll with it. I'll roll. The more times you come back to my videos, the better you're doing for me.
yeah, true.
So
Yeah, I mean, I usually just ignore them, like I said, but there's a few occasions where, and it kind of depends on what they say. Like the normal troll, like "Golgo's tiny penis," ha, you suck, whatever. The normal shit that happens all the time. I ignore that. I don't give a fuck about that. But people who say stuff that's just out of line, that doesn't need to be said, that's just like, dude, you gotta stop. Like those are the people who I ban that just go above and beyond and just say some fucked up shit.
let's start a trend. Let's start a trend, and this is for everyone that's listening right
Another
now.
one? Sure. I mean, I know we're
If
already trendsetters in the world.
word,
Pretty sure
word,
ripped jeans we
word.
created.
Actually,
The mullet, I am pretty sure you were the creator of that.
actually I created pants with pockets.
A
So,
rat tail, I'm bringing that back.
oh my fucking god, we're done. No, but we need to come up with one word that everyone replies to trolls with. Just one word that they don't know, that they're gonna be like, "What the fuck does that even mean?" And we're just gonna be like, "Ha ha! Get trolled, motherfucker!" We're
I'm
trolling
down.
trolls. So
I'm
what?
down.
Okay,
What word do we need
this is
to?
for the viewers now. The viewers, by viewers I mean listeners, because this is an audio
No,
podcast.
I feel like we need to create this word. We need to be proactive and innovative and come up with this word right now.
All
Right
right,
now.
what about donkey wash?
Donkey wash. Boom. Done.
Is that
That's a
it?
good
We're
one. Yeah,
going with
donkey.
that?
That's multiple words, but we'll do it.
What about donkey
No,
wash?
no, that I don't. You said the same thing, but with a weird like accent.
Combine them. Donkey wash.
Why are you saying it like that? It's
Dookie.
donkey wash.
Dookie. In your mouth.
No, donkey wash.
Donk.
Donkey wash, two words, donkey wash.
Don-
Every time someone trolls you and he says anything bad about you, says anything negative towards you, you reply back and you say donkey wash.
Or you see it on someone's video, like you're watching like either mine or GoldGlove's video, and you see someone trolling their little asses off. You say, "Donkey wash, dude, donkey wash,"
Donkey wash, bro.
and they're gonna be like, "What the fuck is a donkey wash?" And then we'll
They're
just
gonna,
say
yeah.
this.
We'll just say, wow, you don't know what donkey wash is?
What
You're a
a
fat.
fucking idiot! That's what we'll
No,
say to him,
we
and we'll
won't
say
say
it like
the F
that
word.
too.
We won't say
Oh,
the F.
what an idiot!
What an idiot is what we'll say. We'll say the I word.
The I word. The
Fucking idiot.
I thought we said we weren't saying the F word.
F word as in the FAGGOT.
Faggot.
Whoa, bro. Okay, we're done with that word for today.
They don't. What is a faggot? A faggot I thought was a cigarette. I need another fag.
It's a bundle of sticks.
I need to take the butt of my fag and stick it in my mouth.
We're done. We're done with that conversation.
Would you
All
like
right.
a drag off my butt of my fag?
No, I'm good. But anyways, regardless, let's go to the next subject before you keep talking about.
Oh, the drama.
Okay, so
Folds.
most of you guys probably already know about the whole YouTube drama. We've got in the blue corner we have Woody's Game Attack. In the red corner we have obviously Jesus. And I don't really know the extent of what happened. I don't really want to talk about it because I'm not here to spread what could be true and what couldn't be true, whatever.
Rumors is what he's trying to say. He
Rumors.
doesn't want to spread rumors.
I'm not going to spread rumors. All I do know is the facts, and the facts are obviously Jesus versus Woody's Gamer Tag. Apparently they're fighting. I don't know if this is real. I'm 99.9% sure they're fighting in real life. A fist fight, a fight.
No, grappling only. It's grappling only.
Oh, really?
Yes, that was confirmed.
Okay, so grappling. So okay, and they're supposed to be doing it in an octagon, like a legitimate fighting setting.
At PAX East, and
at PAX East,
we're gonna sneak in and videotape it for you guys.
Oh no, we're not gonna sneak in. We're gonna be there. I'm gonna make sure we're there. We'll be there, and we'll videotape it. It'll be fun.
And we may or may not be naked, which may or may not affect the outcome of the match.
But I mean, what do you think about this fight? Like, how do you think this is gonna go down?
Firstly,
you want to put some money on? You want to put some money on?
Time out. Let me answer the first question first.
Okay.
Firstly, I fucking love YouTube drama. I fucking love it. It's better than TV. I was at work all day today, just sneaking my fucking iPhone and just looking on Twitter, everything they're tweeting back and forth.
You're probably gasping and, oh my god, and you're like showing people you work with. Did you look at this?
Did you see what obviously Jesus just retweeted? Oh my god. He's going ham right now on the cuss words. Oh, look at what he's coming back with a grappling. So, okay. Firstly, YouTube drama, however stupid it is, it's fucking entertaining.
It's entertaining, yes.
I'll follow people that I never even heard of before, just so I make sure I'm getting everything from the argument that is going on.
Actually, there's some YouTube drama that I wish went down, but I don't think it ever will, and that's between Viva La Tegan and DJ Keemstar. I literally want Tegan to just take a shit on Keemstar's face. Like, if that happens, I'll pay Tegan $100.
I think a lot of people would like Tegan to take a shit on their face. Not me.
You're right.
Not me. I'm just saying.
You're right.
There are probably some people out there who would enjoy that.
Yeah, it's probably a common fantasy.
Though.
It's probably a common fantasy.
Not me, though.
Okay, not you.
Not me, though.
Okay.
So, anyways, the fact that this is turning into a real life
ordeal
drama, like this is like a fucking soap opera.
This is some Jersey Shore shit.
It's better. It's fucking better. And we're gonna go, and hopefully they just like it turns it like when you're like just like wrestling with your friends, and then one of your friends gets too rough, and he kind of like punches you in the mouth, and then like his boner kind of rubs against your back, and you're like, "What the fuck, dude?" And then it turned into a real fight, and you guys beat the fuck out of each other. That's what I'm hoping happens here. As that they're like, okay, grappling only, and at the end everyone's just laying in the middle of the ring, bloody and beaten and fucked.
And and fucked. Everyone's gonna be fully torqued, man. Full solid bones.
Torque
it's just gonna be a real. What?
Torque bows aren't real.
I said torqued, fully torqued, as in full-sized
torque bows.
blood-filled boners. That's what your boner is full of, is blood. You know that,
Yeah, I
right?
know, but the way you said that made me think of just coming blood.
Well, that's weird.
That's not fun.
No, but
I
um,
wouldn't know. Not
so
me.
anyway, let's go back. Who do you think is gonna win between Woody and Jesus?
Oh, damn, this is so difficult. Firstly, I know
No, okay,
Woody has
continue.
experience
Okay,
just in life in general.
okay.
And he has I've seen him wrestle before. I've seen him mess around with Joe Lozon, who is a professional fighter. So that is interesting, and that puts me sort of in Woody's corner. But then on the other hand,
You're underwater, motherfucker.
am I underwater?
Sorta. You should probably stop being SpongeBob for the day and come out and see the world.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, barely.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
that worked. That worked. Next, I just got to sing it out next time. And
Okay.
then the
So
other
anyway,
hand,
continue.
I hear, I don't know, but I hear that obviously Jesus is bigger than Woody, which in a grappling match, I heard this. Don't give me that look. I see you. Don't give me
Okay.
that look. I heard this, that he's bigger than Woody, which in a grappling match might work out in his favor, or I could just lay in the middle of the ring covered in honey and see what happens.
I'm gonna go with the latter. Yeah, I think that would be the best choice. But I love Jesus. I love Woody. Like it's drama, but I'm not like on either side. Honestly, I just
Word.
want to watch and laugh.
Yeah,
Like that's
word,
all I
word,
care about.
word.
Um, but first off, I don't think like I've met Woody. I've never met Jesus in real life, so I could be wrong. But I've seen Jesus, and he doesn't look bigger than Woody. And because I've been around Woody plenty of times, I know how big he is, and that's what she said as well. Yeah, I've no, I know how big physically that he is. Not his wiener, okay, guys. I'm making this apparent.
You said
Um,
physically.
damn it, you know what I mean.
Do you mean his
Anyways,
pecs or his
anyways,
calves? I heard he
are you
has
done?
nice calves.
Yeah, he's those old nice. Okay, anyway. Um, but Woody has old man strength. You can't fucking beat old man strength. Like
Yeah, like
you hit a certain age and you
that.
automatically become 40 times stronger. And that's
Yeah.
just called old man strength. And Woody has that.
So your money's on Woody, huh?
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. For sure. Yeah. I would put $500 down on Woody.
Yeah, obviously Jesus seems too smart to be a fighter.
Yeah,
Like when all
possibly.
his friends are like, "Hey, do you want to wrestle?" He's like, "Nah, I'm gonna read this book and laugh at you guys beating each other up." Like that would be Jesus.
Yeah. I feel like that. Yeah. That is a good yes.
But hey, we'll see. We'll fucking see, dude. I'm,
Well,
I'm just helping
hey
him.
man, I'm just stoked to watch it. We're gonna put some bets down on the table illegally, of course. Why would we make it legal? You can't
Yeah,
do that.
500 to 1 that Woody gets taken out in the first blow by a poke to the eye. 500 to 1. Anyone taking that bet?
I think somebody will take that.
Yeah, you don't lose. You put a dollar down on it, and if just so happens Woody gets poked in the fucking eye in the right off the bat, you win $500.
That's true. I'll put $5 down on that then.
Wow, all bets are
Actually, I'll
all
put
bets
20.
are off. All bets
I'll,
are off.
well, I mean, those are some pretty good odds. A
Bro,
million to one.
did you know? Speaking of odds, in this Super Bowl in Vegas, the odds of the first score in the Super Bowl being a safety was 200 to 1.
Mm-hmm.
And so anyone who would bet on that got $200 on the dollar. It's fucking
Yeah,
sick. It
yeah.
happened.
I know.
It fucking happened.
I know.
What do you He's
What?
we have a for those of you who can't see the actual video conference we have going between us right now, I shut my video off and Gold Glove is over there fake shaving with a fork.
It's not a fork. Does this look like a fork to you?
Yeah, it looks like a fork that you shoved up your ass and bent. So,
The
anyways,
back scratcher.
now
First
that
off.
the video portion of the audio only
Anyways, now you
podcast
fucked it all up.
is done, um,
You fucked it all up, Burn.
apparently,
But okay, so we have the Woody versus Jesus. What are some other big time YouTubers you would like to
Well,
see?
this is going to turn into a new series we do, right?
Yes, yes.
We're
So
gonna do.
yeah,
Go
you
ahead.
let them
No,
know.
no, no,
No, no.
you let them know.
Okay,
I feel like I'm
okay,
talking a lot. Go ahead.
okay,
Go
okay.
ahead.
So what we're gonna do is each podcast we are gonna pick two YouTubers. I'm gonna pick one. Vern's gonna pick one, and then we're gonna basically have a little fake fight showdown. We're gonna call it the Commentator Showdown, and I'm gonna pick a random YouTuber. Or no, a random YouTube commentator. It can't just be a no. Or can it be? Let's do a
No,
YouTuber.
no. Let's. Um.
How about for this one, we'll keep it for commentators. We might, you know, broaden our horizons later. How about that?
Okay. Okay.
You know,
Okay. Okay.
we
Okay.
might try
Okay. Okay.
anal.
Well,
Um,
what?
anyways,
That's our next topic. You gotta
yeah,
wait a
yeah,
second.
yeah, yeah. Oh, it is. Damn it. Uh, so yeah, I'm gonna pick a YouTuber. He's gonna pick a YouTuber or a YouTube commentator, and then we're gonna have a little scenario of how the fight would go out, and then you guys can vote on who you guys would or who you guys think would win the battle. So you go first. Who's your YouTuber? Who's your commentator you're throwing down on the table right now?
I mentioned them earlier in the podcast, and I think there's no better choice for the first commentator showdown than Only Use Me Blade.
Only. Oh God. Okay.
You're mad as fuck right now because no one's beating my man.
All right.
Who you throwing against that? Who? No one. Fucking no one. Who you gonna
Who
pick?
who could beat Only Use Me Blade? Who could beat
Oh, fucking no one. Me and
El
Blade just
Presidor? El Presidor. El Presidor fucking took down a goddamn tree.
okay. Blade's right next to me, and he just tackled a fucking bear, and it was silent. He did it so expertly, it was fucking silent. And then he
Okay.
snapped the bear's neck, and then blew it kisses. That's how fucking evil he is. Fucking my man, Blade.
Okay, I've met Blade. I've never met Presidor, but I've met Blade. Blade is a very large man. Presidor looks like he's a large man as well.
I don't think he's. I think Blade's
You don't
got him.
you don't think Presidor could take Blade?
You silly.
Okay, okay. I'm saying let's think of how this fight would happen. Let's put Blade in the octagon with Presidor. What is gonna happen first?
Okay, you know when you're like a little kid and an older kid is picking on you and he like has you pinned in a wall, like at a wall, and he just keeps shoving you into the wall because you can't do anything about it? Well, that's what Blade's gonna do because he's like a gentle giant, you know. He fights bears and shit, but when he's fighting people, he just like shoving them until they fucking tap out. He's just
See,
gonna
this
keep.
is this is what I think would happen. I think that have you seen the video where the kid's getting picked on and picked on and picked on, and he fucking just picks the kid up and fucking pile drives him? Have you seen that
Oh yeah,
video?
yeah, yeah, I've seen it.
He's getting That's what Presidor would do to Blade. He'd like Blade would just be beating the shit out of him, beating
I
the shit
don't,
out of him, and
I don't,
Presidor would snap,
I
and he'd
don't,
just grab him and fucking suplex him.
I don't think anyone's getting Blade off the ground. That's one point in my
That's
in
I
my
think
corner.
Presidor, I think Presidor could do it.
Yeah, until Blade only uses his blade and cuts the fuck out of him. Then what?
There's no weapons allowed.
Oh, now we're gonna make
Actually,
rules.
okay,
No
fine, no
rules
rules.
bar.
All okay, okay. There's no rules. You're right. Then Presidor would fucking get a god monster truck or some
No,
shit.
no. His name's not only Use Me Monster Truck. His name is El Presidor. Him and his little buddy El Chupacabra could come in there and try and do something while Blade whips out his fucking dual-wield ballistic knives and start. That was me stabbing you 40 times in that matter of 3 seconds.
All right.
Me and Blade win.
Okay. Well, fine. I think President would win. You think Blade would win. It's up to you guys to decide. Leave a comment or just who do you guys think would win? If you're watching this on YouTube, you can leave a comment. If you're not watching it on YouTube, if you're listening to
Tweet
it,
it at us.
tweet it at us. Let us know who you think would win in this little battle. And if you want to include Presidor and Blade in the tweet, do it. Let
Yeah,
them know.
do it. And let them know that only Use Me Blade's gonna win.
I don't know, man. I love Blade, but I think Presidor might be able to. Anyways, we'll
This
see.
is a
So
good first match. I'm glad
I,
we decided to do this.
it is. It
This
is.
is
I don't know how we're gonna have to. I don't know how we're gonna live up to these expectations.
oh, it's gonna be
Just
fucking sexy.
Sax, like sexy
Like a
sax man,
like a saxophone.
sexy sax man. Have you seen that video? Because that's really good. He doesn't like George Michaels. He doesn't like George Michaels. Boo! Oh my God, such a good video. Anyway, yeah, yeah. That let's not even watch
Speaking
that or
of the
think.
sexy saxophone, man, our next topic is anal beads. I don't know why we just chose this as a
Oh,
topic.
it's a good transition. Good transition. Anal beads.
I
Um,
don't know why you decided to have me write this down.
well, Tegan was curious, and bi-curious with anal beads. Um,
Okay, first question. Have you ever had anal beads in your anal?
no, I've never have, never will.
Yeah, me neither. So I don't know how we
I'm
could
scared of things around my butt.
I no, I completely understand that. And so I don't know how we could discuss this topic truthfully because none of us know. Except I know that it wouldn't feel good. Let's be honest.
Well, that's not entirely true.
Have you ever seen an anal bead?
No, but oh yeah, I mean yeah, I have. But what I'm saying is you don't know if it wouldn't feel good.
Oh no, I do know.
Never tried it.
Oh, I know.
Prostate stimulation is supposed to feel good for men. So how do you know?
Oh, is that like a fear of yours to like when you're 50 years old to go get a prostate exam and it fucking turns you on?
I've never even thought about
I
that.
tweeted one
Is this
time.
is this what you think about?
Well, one day I was just tweeting like awkward moments, like when people try to be funny and no one can be ever as funny as me. And I tweeted one, and I said that awkward moment when your doctor realizes you're excited to have your prostate exam. And I don't think as many people got it as they were supposed to, because that shit's fucking funny. Like you walk in your doctor's lubing up his finger, and you're just sitting there with a big ass smile on your face, and he's like, "Oh fuck."
Yeah,
So, so
yeah, I guess.
that's where that thought came from.
That's okay though. If someone's excited to do that, let them fucking do that, bro.
I think it would turn into more than just a prostate exam.
You don't know that.
I fucking know, dude.
You can't do that. A doctor patient, you can't do that. Relationships doesn't work. You can't date a patient if you're a doctor.
I know a guy,
You know it.
so
Have you had
I'll
experience
ask
in this
him.
field?
I'll
Have you
ask
had
him.
have
I
you
know a
dated the
guy.
doctor?
I know
Have
a
you had
guy.
have you had sexual intercourse with a doctor?
No, but if I fucking did, I'd wipe that shit up. Doctors make loot,
Loot?
loot,
Loot. I thought you were gonna say loads, but you ended up saying loot.
loot.
Oh my god, loot
I get that.
like a pirate? Like a
Like that
pirate gets loot?
loot.
Oh my god, nobody says that
You
ever.
kidding
Please
me?
please stop.
Yo, gotta get that
No,
paper.
listen. Like 30 seconds ago I told you to stop and that hasn't changed, so please stop. Thank you.
Have fun carrying this podcast by yourself, motherfucker. Loot.
Loot. Okay, your worst nightmare. Oh wait, you just told me. Enjoying prostate stimulation.
I don't know why you have to say stimulation.
Cuz
That makes
that's
it fucking weird. That makes it sound like it was my idea to have that finger shoved in my ass.
well, it was. You're the one who set up the appointment.
Oh no, I didn't.
Who did?
The fucking weirdo doctor who likes sticking his fingers up men's assholes.
Doctors don't send. They don't
Oh no?
choose the
Oh no?
appointment date.
Yeah, they do.
No.
They
No,
say
they
this.
don't.
Yeah, I think it's about that time you get a finger in the ass.
That's
So,
the phone call? Is that the phone call?
no, it's at the
And it
doctor's
would never be
office.
the doctor, it would be a receptionist, would it not?
No, the doctor's like that's why I was a little uncomfortable with the situation because the doctor said, "So, yeah, you checking out good. Everything looks good because it's just a normal checkup." And he's like, "But we're gonna have to take a look at that butt,
That, that's what he said, that butt.
that butt." And then he
That
said,
cute little butt.
"Bend over." No, I got banana lube or regular lube.
Banana. Did you say oregano? Oregano lube? Is that what you just said?
I said regular. Oregano is good too. He sprinkles
Oregano
oregano around the
lube.
banana lube. That's
That
tasty.
sounds
Oh,
horrifying.
I mean that's horrifying.
Yeah. Wait, tasty?
What?
Okay, so fun fact about banana flavored things. I can't do it anymore. I drank one of the like the I would say like the fourth or fifth time I was drinking. I ended up drinking. I got really drunk off 99 bananas for whatever reason, which is banana flavored vodka. And I drank way too much. I tried to go shot for shot with one of my best friends. You know Nick.
Yeah.
I tried to go shot for shot with Nick. Do you know how much larger Nick is than me? I'm like 5'10", 5'11". I weigh about 150 pounds. I'm skinny as shit. And
Yeah.
Nick is probably 6'1" and is just heavier than me. I don't know how much Nick is. He's a lot heavier than me. He's just a big boy. And I tried to go shot for shot with him. No, never again. It ruined ever trying to go shot for shot with him ever again, and it ruined anything banana flavored in my life.
See, I thought you were going towards like a banana flavored lube or something
No,
like that. You're like,
no.
me and my buddies, we're all just hanging out,
I'm
and
20 years old. Why would I ever need lube?
he had this banana flavored lube, and so we all wanted to see if it tasted like bananas. So we started eating it, and it really didn't taste like bananas, but it was good anyway. So we
Why would
mixed
I?
it in
Why
our
would I
fruit
even?
salad
Why?
and had banana lube.
Fruit salad made with banana lube. That's the most disgusting thing I could ever imagine.
Hey Brennan, I
I'm
ran out of bananas for the fruit salad. Just grab
dude,
the lube, it's in my bedroom.
that's so disgusting. Holy shit.
I'm gonna do
What the fuck? Guess who just followed me on Twitter?
who?
El Presidor's dad.
This is awkward.
This is awkward. He's checking up on me, but I swear to God, it says new followers,
Said,
Prez's dad.
did you talk about my son in your podcast?
Yeah, he's trying to find.
That's
Yeah,
what he
he's
sounds like too.
detective work, man. He must be listening in on us. That's weird.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
fuck.
anyway, we need to talk about our worst nightmare.
I don't have a worst nightmare. My worst nightmare is fucking
How
jerking off
did we get on banana lube
from fruit salad.
for worst nightmare?
Pro-
That is what we're on, and we got to banana lube.
We went. We went
Anyways, it doesn't matter. The journey is what matters. The end
boners.
result just doesn't. It doesn't matter.
All right. Well, let's. Do you have a worst nightmare that you would like to discuss with us? Maybe get it out and feel a little bit
Worst
better.
nightmare. I don't. I don't know. I've never thought about my worst nightmare. I don't think that's something you should be thinking about all the time. Like, oh my god, what's my worst nightmare? What's my worst nightmare? Actually, really fucked up thing. This might be my worst nightmare. As of recently, my current worst nightmare could change. Last night I was on Reddit. You know, I'm always on the Reddits. I'm a redditor, and so I'm surfing the Reddit, and I find this thread that is about it's titled like, I think someone's been living in my attic for however long, and it linked to some video where this guy sets up a camera because he thought someone was living in his house or in his like whatever living somewhere in his house, and so he set up a camera like in his kitchen, and it shows this woman coming down from like his attic and going into his fridge and like doing all this stuff while he's in the house sleeping. It's like his house. That like just imagine someone living in your house like in a crawl space without you knowing for like a year.
See, okay,
That is fucked
that
up.
would be scary as fuck, but let me tell you why. Because my mind wouldn't go to, oh, a fucking bum's living in my house. My mind would go to, my whole house is possessed by the devil. The devil is here.
Okay, you actually believe in that shit?
No,
Okay, see,
I
your
believe.
mind would never
See,
go there. If this was a real situation, you would not think my house is possessed. You'd be like, what the fuck is that? Is that a raccoon in my attic? What is that?
no, I would just think it was my girlfriend walking around.
Okay, well, if I heard someone on the top of me, considering I'm on the top floor, and there's nothing above me, if I heard footsteps, like distinct like steps, I would fucking cry myself to sleep. I would call the police and freak the fuck out.
I'll let you suck my wiener. That might take your mind off of it.
Oh,
If that'll
what the?
help, I'm just saying. I didn't say like I wanted you to. I was saying I'd let you if it helped
I
you.
don't want your goddamn help.
All right then. Jeez. This is a suggestion.
Worst one that you've ever
Speaking
ever
of
had.
suggestions, our next topic is chicks with dicks.
What? This isn't even a topic. Why did you write this?
Okay, let me tell you why. Um, you've seen the movie Hangover 2, right?
Oh yeah,
When they're in Bangkok.
yeah. Well, yeah. It's kind of where the movie takes place.
Yeah, and they're in that stripper joint,
Yeah, the
and
stripper joint. You're underwater again.
the stripper joint.
Yep.
Can you hear me good?
Yeah, this is why you need to pay more than $30 a month for your fucking internet.
Fuck internet. Fuck it. I'm not letting these motherfuckers steal my money.
All right, continue.
So, anyways, she just had really nice boobs and a really nice dick. Just kind of threw me for a loop. Which reminded me of a story. It's not really a story, but of an event that took place at my first job ever.
Oh,
I was working at a restaurant, and one of the cooks came up to me and he said, "Hey, Vern, check out this bitch. And it was just a upper body picture of this female, and I was like, damn, nice ass titties, girl. Nice ass titties. And then he's like, yeah, yeah. And he starts scrolling down. I'm like, yeah, yeah. Mind you, this is at work at a restaurant. He's supposed to be cooking. I'm supposed to be cleaning tables. And we're looking at pictures of titties. So, anyways, he starts scrolling down. I swear to God, this motherfucking dick was never ending. It was so big. It fucking traumatized me.
I
She
saw that coming.
and it was fucking
Holy shit.
it was curved to the right a little bit because it was fucking big. It was like, I don't know, man. Did I ever tell you about the time I walked into the men's locker room thinking it was a bathroom and saw this giant dick?
No.
I was like
No.
11 or 12, and we were at a gym, and um, I was looking for the bathrooms, and I went into the locker room because at my school, the locker rooms have bathrooms.
Well,
So I
most
was
locker
like,
rooms do.
yeah, so I was like, okay, this makes sense. Let me just walk into this locker room. Well, the showers come first, and out of the showers came this man with a large dingaling, and that's when I knew that mine was small.
Well, you were 11. Of course it was large. Any penis would look large to you at
No,
11.
this shit, this shit was about as long as my arm.
And you're speaking, he just got out of the shower, so this, I hope this penis was flaccid if he's in
It
the locker room.
was
And it was as long as your arm.
at my fucking arm.
Well, you're 11 years old, your arm probably wasn't that big. You having nightmares? This is
I
your worst nightmare. See, this is the last one.
massive dicks running at me out of the shower.
Why are we talking about dicks, chicks with dicks?
Why wouldn't we?
Well, I just don't understand how we ever came to this. Like,
Same reason we're talking about banana flavored lube on your fruit salad.
oh my god, sounds so gross and
I'm gonna make
disgusting.
it for you. I'm gonna toss your salad with some banana lube, and you are gonna love it.
All right, all right. That's absolutely
So speaking
disgusting.
of tossing your salad with banana flavored lube, where do you see yourself in 5 to 10 years?
Okay, where do I see myself in
That was the best transition yet.
Definitely not doing any of that. I have no desire to ever have anything to do with banana lube.
Or
I
tossing
don't care
salad?
how hot the girl is, ever. Never. Ever. Ever. You
Fine.
listening to me?
Is it? Don't they have like sour green apple and shit? Like
Delete it off your to-do list.
blueberry.
Ew, blueberry's gross.
I think so too.
Yeah, it's
We tried
gross.
this blueberry lube one time in our fruit salad. It's fucking disgusting. Tasted nothing like blueberries. It was really tart,
Tart?
and yeah, it was really tart, and it made my face pucker. Like,
Oh my god.
so, anyways,
Why
continue.
why am I friends with you?
Continue your story.
I don't really have a story. You asked me a question. Where do I
That's
see
right.
myself in
Continue your
5 years?
question.
Um, where do I see myself in 5 years? Well, I'm gonna be living in California, hopefully. Still doing. I don't know. I don't know exactly. I don't like look into the future and think, oh, I want to have kids and be married and have this going on and be working at this job, because I just kind of take each day by each day, and I just kind of do my own thing, and whatever happens happens. It's not that I don't have a plan. Like, first off, I don't think in 10 years I'm gonna be doing YouTube videos like I am now. I just don't think that's something that I'll be doing.
You
I
just broke the
definitely
hearts of 100,000 14-year-olds.
no, no, no. I think the most people understand that. Like, I feel like a lot of people are like, well, GoldGlove, all you're doing is doing YouTube. You can't live off that forever. And I feel like a lot of people think I don't know that. So I have no desire to like be doing YouTube for like the rest of my life. That's ridiculous. Um, I've already had opportunities to do other things. I can't really mention them in a video, but I've had job offers. But it's just not, they weren't things that I wanted to do at this moment. So I'm going to be trying some other things, see what happens. But I fully intend to actually like work for a company and, and start a career doing something that I enjoy. And hopefully it'll be in the video game, world, in the industry. I don't know. But and if a wifey comes along the way and I end up making her prego, well, that happens too, I guess. I don't know. I don't have a
Yeah. The
plan.
criteria for all women trying to hook up with my boy Goldie right now, you need to be able to suck dick while playing Gears, or you ain't getting it. You ain't getting it
No, that's the worst thing not ever said.
while making a sandwich,
I'll make
bitch.
a foot long,
A foot
foot
long,
long sandwich,
bitch. You can even order it from Subway. We'll let you fuck it off easy.
as long as you pay for it.
As long as you pay for it. You better
That's
fucking pay
horrible.
for it. You better have a fucking job, bitch. You better have a fucking job.
You can I need to just keep you around. Like, this is what we'll do. We'll be wingman,
Sure.
and you will just go out to places, and I'll start talking to a girl, and then all of a sudden you just slide in. You ask them like five solid questions. If they don't meet the requirements, then I know I can just leave, and
I'll
we're
say
done.
this. How much dick you suck? And if they say more than 5, we're done. And then I say, how much will you suck his dick? And if she says less than 5, we're done. Then I'll say, bitch, you got a job? And she'll say, sure. Then we'll keep going. Say, bitch, how much you make? And she'll say, like 100,000 a year. Any less than that, she's done. She's fucking done.
I can't breathe.
And then we'll say, what size is your titties, bitch? And then she'll say, if she's, what is your preferred size of boobs?
Oh my god, hang on. My cheeks hurt. My stomach hurts from smiling and laughing.
All right, well, I'll
Um,
answer this for you because I
I
need
no,
to.
I would say. I see. I'm not a boob guy, so small boobs don't really bother me. I would say I'm good with. I don't know. Like I don't need D's. I think B's and C's are good.
Yeah, let me explain. They need to be proportionate with the body. I don't want I don't want to be looking at some girl and have her take her shirt off and I'm like, "Wait a minute. Is that a dude with long hair?" Or wait a minute.
Well, I don't want like mosquito bites. If they're a handful, I'm good. Even if less than a handful, I'm still good.
Yo.
But then again, I think big giant boobs are disgusting.
Well,
So
because when you get too big, they start to sag and you get the
they just look
stretch
gross.
marks and it's fucking weird when you like pick them up and it's like flopping all over your hands and
Yeah, it
shit.
feels like a
And
bag of sand.
yeah, you're like, "What the fuck?" And then you punch it because you're like, "What the
Why'd
fuck's
you agree to that? Boobs don't feel like sand at all.
what?" Never touched a boob. Just,
I knew it. I
uh,
knew it. I see. I caught you right there.
yeah, wouldn't that be?
Ah, yeah, that's unfortunate. Sorry, Vern. I'm sorry that we had to do this in public. It's
Uh,
okay, bud. One of these days, I'll pay a woman to let you touch her boob.
oh yeah.
Yeah, maybe in Boston.
Does she have a job?
Yes, if she's allowing. Yes, that
Does
is
she
her
make
job.
over 100,000 a year?
I highly doubt it.
Then the bitch can fuck off.
Why are you talking an accent with that?
I don't know. That's just my tough man voice.
That's your tough man voice.
Yeah, if like we were about to get into a
The
fight at the
fa-
club,
the fact that you have a tough man voice
if we,
automatically means you're not fucking tough.
that's why I have to put on the voice, Brennan. I don't fight people, and so that way, if we ever get into a fight, me and you are rolling out at a club or something like that, trying to pick up chicks without dicks, and someone says, "Yo, are you dancing with my girl?" And I'm saying, "Hey, back off, motherfucker, before you take this dick." And then they'll be like, "Whoa, do you hear this guy?
That guy's tough business. He's got a tough man voice. We gotta
This,
get out of
yeah,
here.
this guy means business. Let's just turn around, let him have your girl, just turn around and walk away."
Some guy's just gonna give up their girl.
When I talk like this, they don't have a fucking choice.
Oh my god, you're a fucking lunatic.
It makes them wet.
It makes him okay. So where do you see yourself in 5, 10 years, fucker?
I don't like to like you said, I don't like to look into the future like that. Matter of fact, I don't even like to set goals for myself because I feel like if you set a goal and you don't reach it, it's just something to be depressed about. But if
Can
you
have
never
goals.
set any goals, you can never fail. So you're
Yeah,
always
but
happy.
then you don't really have a direction or any like I don't know. You don't have you can't tell me that in your entire life you've never had a goal and you've tried for.
Um, yeah, I had a goal in seventh
Did
grade.
you get a job? Are you working a job? Your goal was to get a job, right?
No,
What was your goal?
to get pussy.
Okay, and have you succeeded on that?
No.
Yes, you have. So therefore,
How did
you
I
have.
how did I get pussy but never touch the boob?
You just fucking skipped that. You were like, fuck the appetizers. I want the main motherfucking
Yeah,
course.
fuck titties.
Yeah, that's nothing that you would ever say.
You're right. Actually, I would say that.
Well,
Fuck
you'd
titties.
yeah, that's what you'd say.
Fuck
Completely different
titties.
context.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But like I said,
Yeah.
goals are important. But anyway, what? So you don't see yourself
No,
anywhere?
I don't know. I mean, I I don't want to continue doing the same thing. Like I want to just move up, regardless of what I do, where I do it, how I do it. I want to move up, and I mean that in like a positive sense, not in like a flow chart. If you're looking at a flow chart, or no, that's bad example. But
A graph,
a trend, a
a
trend. We
trend.
want to trend upwards, have a
Okay.
positive trend, not a
So
negative
like
trend.
as in your temperature is rising, your
Yeah, yeah,
your
yeah, yeah,
living
yeah.
space in sense of
So like,
elevation
so
or
like, like
elevation
I get
is increasing.
a better job. I get a bigger dick. I get a fucking.
Well, okay. Well, this is here. I see. These are goals. I'm working on this with you. So, okay, your goal is to get a better job. Your goal is to get a bigger dick. See, this thing, they work together. You get a better job, so you make more money, and you can use that money to get yourself surgery for a larger penis.
Okay, well, question.
See?
Question that goes along with that. If you get surgery to enlarge your penis, does it work the same?
I would think so. Yes.
Well, I mean, if it's like surgically added on, how would they get the blood flow to make
That's
it
their job.
erect?
That's their
And
job.
or because this always confused me. Like how when you go through a sex change and they make women men, like how does that happen? Like how do they make a penis?
That's why they go to school and they learn about it.
Well,
So I'm
I
sure it's a lot more complex than we have any
look,
idea.
believe you me, I've made a lot of penises out
Believe
of
you
like
me.
Play-Doh and clay and things like that. And none of them worked like a real penis. So I'm just saying, like, I can make a penis. Like, I know what a penis looks like. I can make one. It's not going to be working. If you were like,
Yeah.
hey, Vern, can you turn me into a man? I could be like, sure.
This is why these surgeons are paid a lot of money.
Well, fuck it. Bitches, if you want to become a man, call me. Make sure you go to the craft section of your local store. Pick out the closest color to your skin tone. Unless you want to go crazy, you can pick blue or something like that. I will mold you a very fine penis, and we can hot glue it to your pelvic region and call it a day.
Yeah, you're the back alley back alley sex change surgeon.
Oh, what we could do, okay? I could like like when your balls end, like that would be
Your balls in like where they
like
meet your
like
your
like
groin.
your body, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So there, because it's for a woman, what I could do is shaft like a shaft. What I could do is like shape a cone that fits into the urethra of a female. Like it goes in the cooter and then in the urethra. And so when she pees, it'll go through this cone and hopefully out the penis. I'm hoping it doesn't like settle in
What
there.
are you saying?
I was trying to get serious about this, and I don't think it's a good idea anymore. We can.
This is not something you're supposed to actually be serious about, I don't think. I think you're taking it a little bit too far.
Brian, I'm always serious. So,
Is this a fucking joke cast?
no, it's a serious cast.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, so where you see okay, so I okay, protect or correct me if I'm wrong, but you see yourself in 5 years becoming a sex change surgeon who's making a lot of money, and then you're going to do your own procedure on yourself to make your penis larger by
Uh,
making it out of Play-Doh from a craft store.
yeah, but in that case, I wouldn't have to like form the urethra cone. I could just like mold it over my existing penis.
This is true. Why don't here? I don't understand why you don't just cut it in half, add some more Play-Doh in between, and then
Wait,
stick
what
it
am I
back
cutting in
together.
half?
Your wiener.
Oh.
Then you're extending it out, right? You just make a little hole so the blood can circulate back and forth between the pieces. Wouldn't that
That
work?
would make construction of the head a lot easier because that's usually the most difficult part because it has the most details. Because the veins and like the crevices, I like that word. It's not even the correct word, but um, the vein,
Stop giggling like a little schoolgirl.
I like to giggle.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, how long have we been going? Do we have enough time to?
No, you keep going. Yeah, we're going on to the next thing.
Oh, my top 5 dudes.
Your top five dudes if you were gay. If you were gay, what dudes would
No,
you
these are just my
probably?
top 5 dudes
Oh, okay.
right now.
Okay. Regardless of being okay.
Firstly, based solely on looks. And never mind, they got a fucking killer personality too. I'd wipe these guys up. I would
You to wipe them up.
wifey.
You just gave me shit what I said earlier about the guys that I would. You said that so seriously, like.
Whatever, gay boy. So, top 3, Ryan Reynolds.
Top five.
This is my top 3 right now.
Okay.
Ryan Reynolds. Now you let me know. Give me feedback on these picks. Okay.
Okay. Ryan Reynolds would be in my top five.
He's fucking sexy. He's
Yes.
funny. He can
Yes.
be serious,
Yes.
and he has nice pecs.
And he's sexy.
And he's fucking sexy.
Okay. Keep going.
Ryan Gosling. He
Well,
he could tear me up, and I wouldn't be upset about it.
see, that's weird because someone said that I reminded them of Ryan Gosling. So I guess you just said that I could tear you up.
You could fucking tear me up if you were Ryan
Okay.
Gosling.
Continue. We're done. We're done. Continue.
He has a nice ass.
Continue.
Marky Mark and the motherfucking Funky Bunch. That's who. That's number
Mark
3.
Wahlberg is definitely in my top
Mark
three.
Wahlberg, my man, he's a fucking family man, and I don't want to say this. I don't want to say this in a weird way right now because if I ever meet Mark Wahlberg and he just happens to listen to our
He's
podcast,
not going
and
to.
he's like, "Yo, are you the kid that wants to fuck me?" And I don't want to have to be the person to say yes if I
I
ever
don't
meet him.
talk like that.
Like if he says, "Yo, do you want to fuck this?"
I don't. He doesn't talk like that.
Yo, do you want to fuck this?
He doesn't. He doesn't talk like that.
I need to bone up on my Mark Wahlberg impression. Okay, sorry.
Okay. All right. Continue.
Okay.
Those are your top three.
Those are top 3. The fucking best top 3 there ever could be. And now, number 4, I fucking love him to death. I would fucking just cuddle with this guy all night long. All fucking night. And I wouldn't even ask for sex, but if he wanted it, like he'd be the kind of guy that I would just make out with and then leave it alone. And like not expect any sexual favors after, you know?
Okay.
Rob Dyrdek. Now I know what
Disney
you mean.
show sucks.
Ridiculousness?
It's so stupid.
It's fucking funny, dude.
Oh,
You're
so
just
dumb.
you're just a
The clips are
donkey
great.
wash,
His
donkey
little
wash, donkey wash, bitch, donkey wash.
No, his little comments over fucking all the clips are annoying, and same thing with his guests.
You're fucking making my balls itch right now. I don't
Well,
appreciate it.
itch them.
I am. I'm fucking itching the fuck out of them, and it's your fault.
No, they itch. You're scratching.
Yeah.
It's not. I'm
itching them.
They don't scratch. They itch. You're scratching.
I'll fucking itch whatever I want.
Okay, anyway. Okay. So your last one, you have one more.
Well, I think I'm gonna switch my vote.
No. Why? Why would you switch it? This is a good one.
Okay, I picked Luigi.
Why would you? Who would you switch it to?
From Mario and Luigi. Super Mario Bros. I picked
No,
Luigi.
I said who would you?
And then it's because he's taller than Mario, and he has a cute mustache.
Okay.
And he can run and jump higher than Mario. Basically, there's no reason to ever pick Mario.
I think they jump the same height.
No,
They
they
run
don't.
the same speed.
No, they don't.
But I think so.
No. That was the only reason to play as Luigi, because he jumps like a fucking basketball player or something.
Yeah.
What?
Okay. Anyway, so that's your top five. dudes.
Si, senor.
Okay. Good. I think I've already answered that question before. I can't remember when, but I did.
All right, then give me your top 5 females.
My top five females. That's probably harder
Yeah.
than dudes.
Okay, top five females that are on Twitter that we know. Ooh.
Why do you gotta do this to me? Top five females on Twitter that we know.
that we know and
Like
talk to.
in terms of what?
In,
In
ter-
terms of attractiveness?
in terms of just like who you would no, let's do it in terms of wifey material. Like, cause there's some who may not be as hot as another, but they are fucking.
I can't even think of any.
Yeah, that's gonna fuck you regardless because most of them are already taken. So you're gonna shout out some other dude's girl, and they're gonna be
Oh
like,
no, I'll shout out number one on my list every time because I love her to death. She's amazing. Is Viva Latigan.
"What up,
But
girl?"
I would never. That's Schuster's woman, you know. But Viva Latigan is the boss. She's the best.
Aw,
So
score points for Goldie.
no, I'm just saying. So
Numero 4.
I'm just saying. I like Tegan a lot, and I've met her in real life. So there you go. She's cool,
You're
and
cool.
she's from the Pacific Northwest as well. So you know.
I dig it.
So Tegan's 1 through 5. How about that?
No, you're
It
not
just
getting
makes
off
it easier.
that easy.
Okay.
Okay, do top 3. Fucking top 3.
I don't
Okay,
know.
top. Just pick one more. Just pick one more.
I don't know who
Let
else.
me go on Twitter right now, and I'll shout out the first 3 girls I see, and you pick one.
Oh, I like Lisa. I mean, that's I like Lisa.
Oh,
Lisa's cool.
Lisa, that's too easy though. You got to do one more now. I'll give you some.
I
Uh,
like Jasmine. I think Jasmine's fucking hilarious.
Jazzy Panda.
Jazzy Panda. She's hilarious. She's got a good sense of humor. So
Yeah,
there's my 3.
I
Boom, bitch.
felt like you got off too easy.
No, I didn't get
I
no.
wanted to start some shit actually. That's the
Yeah,
only
that's what
reason
you
I.
thought was gonna happen.
Yeah,
That's what
it
you thought.
just. So I did. I was hoping.
But
That's,
I got out of that
yeah, you did. You
unscathed.
played that well played, sir.
That's what I thought.
Well
That's what
played.
I thought. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
No one
Okay.
could see that motion that you're doing.
I'm not doing any motion.
Oh no. No one can see this right now. It's so bad. Worst podcast ever. We just went into a full-on staring contest in an audio podcast, so that's good. Next up.
I can't even see you, so it's not a staring contest, you fucking
Oh,
idiot.
because I won. You're mad as fuck right now.
I can't see you.
That's
Anyway,
fuck.
okay.
Let's skip that one and go to
Okay.
horny women with boners.
No. We just talked about this. We you skipped 2 of them.
I skipped horny women with boners. I just wanted to say that before the podcast ended. Go ahead.
We're still going. Okay, unusual. No, let's skip that one. What if people were naked all the time?
I
I feel like sex would be like just 100 times more apparent. Like people would be having sex everywhere. You'd be fucking walking into the grocery store, someone's fucking on the coconuts and some, it'd
see.
just be
I
everywhere.
wouldn't appreciate that as much as I like sex and as much as I can appreciate people's bodies and things like that. One, if you're an ugly bitch, get the fuck off my coconuts. Two, if you're an ugly bitch, get the fuck off my coconuts. If you're hot as fuck, you could
Yeah.
tap my coconuts all day.
Yeah.
But there should be a rule. Okay, if people are gonna be naked all the time, there has to be like a law against ugly people.
No. It's either everyone or nobody.
No, I'm saying we need to bring segregation back and send all the fucking ugly people.
Oh, that's
They
so
could
horrible.
drink from the other drinking fountains, okay? And all of us good-looking motherfuckers will drink from this drinking fountain.
But okay, so who decides who's good looking and who isn't?
Me.
Well, who made you the god? Who
Look,
made you?
okay, I'm scared that if I'm not the judge, that I might not be put with the good-looking people. So I need.
Okay, okay, fair enough. So okay, if you were the judge, where would I fit in on this?
I'd put you in the good-looking people. You would go
Okay.
into the good-looking people with creepy mustaches. I'm just
I,
kidding.
I don't even have a creepy mustache.
I know. I just wanted you to be a creep somehow.
I don't even have a mustache. I got a little bit of peach fuzz.
It's okay.
I look like I just went down on a penguin.
All right, no, let's do this. I'll fucking be totally honest right now. Let's do this. Throw some people at me. I'll say,
Okay. Well, this is. I don't want to break anyone's heart.
oh, well, let's fucking do it, dude. Let's start some drama. Hit me. Fucking hit me.
Okay. Fuck. I don't know. Okay, Hutch.
Sexy as fuck, Hutchins. And I heard he's got a big dick. He would definitely go with us sexy people.
Okay. Trying to think of someone who's borderline. Dr. Chiz.
I've never seen Chiz.
You never seen Chiz?
No, he has
How
a
do you like
fucking
his name?
stupid ass picture. No, it's not
Yeah,
real him.
Chiz is cute. He's a
Chiz,
cutie.
you little fuck.
I just wanted to. Okay. I don't know, man. I don't want to break anyone's heart.
Yeah, you. It just seems like the longer you go on, the uglier you're getting, and soon like any name you say is
Me,
just gonna be a slap in the face.
me,
Have we already
me. Do me again.
Do me again. That's what it said last night.
Yeah.
Cha-ching,
Cha-ching.
zing. Oh,
I would be down for everyone being naked all the time.
word.
You
But it
know,
has to be that separation.
that's segregation.
Yeah, I'm not. Seriously, dude. I'm not gonna have some fat, ugly bitch with fucking
Snaggle
a
teeth.
growth on her fucking right arm coming at me like, oh, do you want to fuck on these coconuts? And I'm gonna say no, bitch. Take it elsewhere. Take it fucking elsewhere. Quit doing that with your face.
I was trying to be a snaggletooth fat bitch. No one could see my face, but I was
No.
trying to reenact what he was saying.
When we were kids one time, we went to a Great Wolf Lodge. It's a really
Hey, wait, we have one of those.
yeah, it's a real okay. So you know what it is. It's a really like awesome hotel with an
Yeah,
indoor
you're
outdoor
like
water
12.
park. Yeah, well we're close to that age.
I ain't taking my girlfriend there to have sex with her though. That's for
No,
sure.
no, no. Listen.
Fuck that. Yeah, I am.
Talking
Have
about
sex and get water slides. Hell, that's the best day ever.
yeah, and they have that big ass giant water bucket that you can have sex in.
You can have sex in it.
Why not, dude? We're naked already.
Having sex in water is not
Oh,
as good
believe me,
as
I
it's fucking
fucking
made out
know.
to be.
Water's not a good lubricant.
No, it's kind of the exact opposite.
It does this.
I don't know what are you doing?
Did you hear that? I
No.
tried to make it. It hurt my hand. It fucking hurt my hand. I can't do it again.
Well, see, that was a good representation because
Ah,
it doesn't feel good.
no, it doesn't.
It's just hard and awkward.
So,
Have you ever seen Bad Santa?
yeah.
There's a scene where they have sex in the hot tub. There might be multiple scenes actually like that. That would just never happen that easily, like ever,
Yeah. No,
ever.
I think the
It
majority would
frustrates me.
agree.
Frustrates me.
Eh, whatever.
I wanted it to be so good, and it just wasn't.
Well, maybe their hot tub is full of lube and not
A
water.
lube tub? Oh my
Lube.
god,
Well, no,
you're
it'd still
right.
be called a hot tub. It'd be hot lube.
Hot lube tub.
No, it'd just be hot tub. You don't say a hot water tub.
You're right. Hot tub full of lube is what it'd be called.
Going to get in the hot water
Banana
tub.
lube.
Fucking bananas, strawberries, and fucking salad, tossed
We
salad,
could we could make our fruit salad with banana lube inside of our hot tub,
and fucking
and then have sex in it.
yeah, and then eat it.
No, I don't. Yeah, after we give some more of the dressing for the salad.
Ugh, gross. You just admitted to eating your own
I mean,
cum in a
I
tossed
mean,
salad with
I
banana
mean.
lube. I feel like these podcasts turn in from like a serious podcast into us just fucking bullshitting for an
Add
hour.
some. We need to add some belly button lint in there too. I'm down with the belly button lint
Or earwax.
or earwax or both
Or yuck.
or toe jam.
Yuck, dude. We can all just
What the
okay.
fuck is toe
It,
jam actually? Do you have toe jam? Because I sure as fuck don't.
actually, I think just when people say toe jam, I think it's like, have you ever bought like just wore new socks straight out of the packaging?
Yeah, and like
The
the
fuzzies?
fuzzies.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think that's toe jam.
I don't think that's toe jam. Why would someone call fuzzies toe jam? Jam
It's
is like a
jammed
lick.
up in your toes, dude.
That no, you're an idiot.
I don't know. I was trying to
Maybe
get
it's someone with an ingrown toenail and you and it's like the pus that comes out of it.
my toes have never pussed.
You've never had an ingrown toenail and then ended up getting like infected?
No, I'm not a fucking retard.
I had it once and it was really painful. I'm just saying.
Trying to think
Play
of some ailment that I have that I had.
little wiener syndrome.
I do have little wiener syndrome. I polished my thumb. That's not an interesting story.
No, not really.
Yeah, so we'll.
Like the story's already over. You just finished it. You polished your thumb.
Yeah, but people don't understand, and now they're fucking confused.
He was at work. He was using a polisher. He was trying to do it on a piece of metal. He slipped. Boom. Polished his thumb. Story over.
And then I ate it with the blood on it.
You ate it with the blood on it.
I'm gonna eat the sushi with the blood on it.
What are you saying? You sound frantic. Are you okay?
Some people are gonna know what that's from. They're gonna laugh and laugh and laugh.
Okay, so the
Eat the
last
sushi
one.
with the blood on it.
Shut the fuck up. The last topic of the day. Well, probably not, because we'll probably talk about jerking off or something.
Or banana lube.
Or banana lube. Anyways. Senior projects. Now, you said you didn't have any.
No.
Okay. When I was in high school, we had a senior project, which basically we had to pass this project to graduate. Senior year was basically the whole year was like preparing us for the senior project. And what we had to do, we had to do a 10-minute speech, and then you had to do it, or it was like an 8 to 12 minute speech. You had to do a PowerPoint. You actually had to do the project, and then like so for my senior project, it was a fucking joke. I ended up doing it was when Gears of War 2 was out. And then I
I
ended up doing
remember this. Oh, go ahead. I
yeah, I
remember
ended up
this.
doing a Gears of War 2 tournament, doubles tournament. And John was my partner, and we just beat the shit out of everybody there. But there was like 20 people who showed up. Wait, I think maybe more. I think there was like 13, 12 or 13 teams, which was pretty good. So basically, we just did this. We filmed it, and then I wrote a paper on it. Oh yeah, you had to write a paper too. It was a fucking like 10-page paper or some shit. And then I had to do like a presentation on it too, like a speech and a PowerPoint. And that was my senior project. It was really easy.
Okay, well let's get into this because um can you give any tips to high schoolers now that may help them with their future senior projects or anything like that?
Do something that you enjoy doing. I mean, like who cares what your peers think about it? Like if you enjoy doing something, then do it. Like there was tons of people who were like, "You're doing what? You're doing a Gears of War 2 tournament?" I'm like, "Yeah, bro. You know how easy that's gonna be. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be awesome. It's something that I enjoy talking about. It's something that I enjoy doing, and it made the project way more fun to do. Don't procrastinate because I know I did. I think everyone does. Don't fucking procrastinate. It's the worst thing. Just get it done out of the way. Um, and give yourself time to actually do. If your senior project is anything like mine, where you have to do something, maybe if it's like an event, make sure you give yourself plenty of time to like set it up. Because I did mine last minute, a lot of issues with it, which kind of sucked, but it still worked out in the end. So
Yeah, that goes for pretty much everything in life. When you're
yeah,
given like
a deadline.
yeah, when you're given like 4 months to do something, it's probably because it's gonna take you upwards of 4 months to complete. So get started on it as soon as possible. And if it takes you less than 4 months, you got a whole fucking the rest of the time to dick around and jerk off
Yeah,
and play with banana lube
banana lube and hot tubs full of lube
and
and
hot
and fruit
tubs of
salads.
tossed salads with banana and now strawberry lube.
Yeah, yeah. So there you go. There's your incentive to get
That's
your shit done.
that's what's up.
In the hot tub, Vern and I will be sitting waiting for you.
That's what you can do when your projects are done early.
Yeah.
We'll be
So better
waiting.
get your. See, we would be great parents.
I think so too. It would be like, oh son, you finish your work early, come get in the hot tub with us two men. Be wait.
Daddy, why are you guys naked in here? Why is the water so thick?
Don't ask fucking questions, you little shit. Get your stank ass in here and shower off with this banana lube.
He goes to school the next day, and the teacher's like, "Well, Timmy, you smell like bananas today."
Yeah.
Well, my daddies love putting bananas in our hot tub. That's weird. See.
Teacher wouldn't be any more concerned. That's weird. Take your seat.
Hey man, it's a new day and age. People are
Great
different.
story, Timmy. Now go take your seat.
I thought you almost said take your shoes off.
Take your shoes off
Take your
and get
shoes
in
off
the
now,
fucking
Timmy.
hot tub.
The teacher's in on it.
It's no wonder we never got reported.
What?
Should we keep going or are we going to jail yet?
I think we're going to jail.
Don't say that.
I don't know what you're even talking about,
Don't
but
admit without a lawyer present. Don't admit ever.
okay.
You have a right to an attorney. If you
Yeah,
cannot afford one will be appointed to you free
I
of
don't think
charge.
that's I don't think that's how it goes.
Something like that. You have the
Well,
right to be an attorney. Did you just say you had
oh,
the right to be an attorney? You do have the right to be an attorney.
you do. That's true.
That movie's gonna be fucking great. If you know that
Yeah,
movie, uh,
yeah, probably,
tear it.
probably.
Let's fuck.
Yeah,
Let's fuck with
probably.
that movie.
Yeah, probably.
I fucking
You know
can't
what
wait.
else is gonna be really good? Project X.
You know what else is gonna be really good?
My
Hunger
dick.
Games.
Are you fucking gay?
Why? you gay?
Wow. Dude, I forgot I was on video. I was gonna hold it for so long too, and then you started giggling and shit. And I remember my mouth looks like I'm taking a fatty dick.
Yeah, that was I screen capped that.
Yeah,
Prepare for
but
the painted dick in your mouth tomorrow.
all right. Anyways, I gotta go check out more Whiskey Militia because I need to buy some new shit for
And I
myself.
gotta go to bed. I gotta be up in fucking 4 hours to go to work.
Yeah. All right. 4 hours, really?
No, it's like 6.
Oh,
Who's
okay.
counting?
Yeah, who is? Oh, you are. But anyways, guys, thanks for listening to episode 4 of the Brothers to the End podcast. I don't even think we said the title at the beginning, did we?
Always remember to bring your banana lube.
Always. And
Thanks for
what was
listening.
our keywords? Keywords.
Donkey wash.
Donkey wash. Donkey
Donkey
wash, guys.
wash.
Remember donkey wash.
Donkey
If anyone
wash.
ever trolls, anything like that. And if you're watching this on YouTube, be sure to like the video. Be sure to leave us a comment. Let me know what you guys thought. Be sure to subscribe to the channel for more. Be sure to subscribe to Vern's channel down below in the description and follow us on Twitter. My Twitter is twitter.com/GoldGloveTV. And Vern's Twitter is VernNotice.
Yeah, with 2 N's. So you go VernNotice. Vern
Yes.
Notice.
Yes. So
Notice.
thank you guys. Thank you. Notice. They get it, you fucker.
Like, okay, go.
Anyways, like burn. So yes. Thanks for listening, guys, and we will see you guys next week.
Oh, thank God this is over.
Hey, that's rude.
Just kidding.